of me and Patrick Mahomes, and so I started to just get really into him.
Is he your favorite now?
He's my favorite now.
Let me start out by saying, if you're not really aware of my work, this probably isn't a good one to start on because it's gonna go way over your head. But if you are aware of my work, you know one of the things I continuously say is they bring their wives with them. And well, that was an interesting predicament. So I thought to myself, well, I don't know much about Sarah Gilbert, aka Darlene from Roseanne, but if this is true, I bet she's married to a woman. So I looked it up, and lo and behold, I was absolutely correct. And well, do you know what Pat Mahomes' wife looks like? Well, here's Darlene's wife, and here's Pat, and here's Pat's wife. And here's the two of them with a little bit better angle. And when you push their heads together, well, you can see for yourself. And her name is Linda Perry. She was in the band Four Blondes. She was a singer. And well, not only did I think they looked strikingly similar, especially in the eyes, but I also noticed a resemblance that they both had to another singer that I'm familiar with. Linda Perry, who is a singer, and Pat Mahomes' wife, who is a former professional soccer player, just happened to share a very similar resemblance in my eyes to one Christina Aguilera. Christina Aguilera, who is very actively involved in professional soccer. She's an investor and partner in a women's league. Kind of just like Pat Mahomes' wife, Brittany, is a former professional soccer player, and she also is an investor. Now, again, I said I saw a very similar resemblance, and I know sometimes I see things that others can't, but I think this one very much so speaks for itself. But you be the judge. But one more minute. Let me first show you that contrary to what you might think on how they might not really match, even though they have the exact same nose, well, they're a perfect fit. Watch everything flow over perfectly. Eyebrows, eyes, all across. And she's smiling a little smaller, but that's it. And if you allow me, I just have a few more things to show you, like those two that are in the exact same place, right here. And if we scroll on down, you're going to see two other marks. And the quality isn't the best on this photo, but there's one, and you'll notice they're at the same angle. 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Angled. Exact same spot on the exact same spot of their face. And speaking of exact same spot, notice how I lined up their eyes perfectly here, the eyelids. And then I want you to come down here and notice how there is a hole in his face and in hers. Or maybe it's vice versa, I can't even tell, but it's the exact same spot on the face, a hole and a hole right there. Darlene, Patrick. Oh, and speaking of Patrick, have you ever heard of this guy, Patrick Kane? Well, no, I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes. He's someone, I don't know yet, but Patrick Kane. And well, it made me think of how my buddy Tiffany told me Patrick and Kane Brown sure look an awful lot alike. And imagine that. So do their wives. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes, people. I don't really think they're a bunch of shapeshifters running around that can go from women to men, men to women, women to men. Nah, that's ridiculous. I'm a satire account. I do conspiracies that are just jokes. I'm yoking around, people. Entertainment only. Oh, and Patrick once followed me. I have a feeling maybe that won't be happening anymore.